Hey folks, basically what I was trying to say was trips to the surface are difficult enough, even with it saying within Russia. It's no surprising. It's not surprising that the people within the metro don't know the existence of anyone else. So I think I've made that pretty clear, but I worry I didn't, and I'm not going to stop recording here just to check. So anyway, let's move on, shall we? They mentioned the library. If you watch my Metro Let's Play, last live Let's Play, you'll know what they mean. V. Med kit. Ah, demons. I think that's actually their name. They're like what they're classified as. I didn't fight. Oh fuck you too, mate. I didn't fight many of them in Metro last fight, so I don't know.
Life was
Can't
never
talk
easy in
much
the
about them.
tunnels, but it was our home. There was comfort in its routines, in seeing the same people day after day. But since the mutant attacks had escalated, fear ruled the station. I had just turned 20 and could never have imagined what would follow on the morning that my stepfather's friend Hunter arrived at the barricade.
Hey folks, just had to stop here. There's just while I had boosted the audio there and whatnot, I was checking to the sorry, the one thing. I was just trying to find a thing on the book. Yeah, in his home station in the game, it's called Exhibition. In the book, it's VDNKH. Yeah, that's it, if I remember correctly. But they just changed the name to Exhibition. If I remember correctly, in the book, I read bits of it. I could never got full way through. Um, they grow mushrooms there that they use for tea. As far as I can tell, it's the closest thing they have to real tea. Yeah, fucking mushrooms. Obviously, I've never had mushroom tea before. Maybe it tastes lovely. Just considering, I think I think of tea leaves and whatnot. It's kind of weird, but you make do with what you have. And I'll just read this because the audio did kind of go weird there. 8 days earlier. Life was never easy in the tunnels, but it was our home. There was comfort. I think I'm just hearing neighbors. Also, if I sound different, like the way my sound audio is, it's because I'm in a new room. The computer recently got moved up to my bedroom. Owen and Cormac from the two friends from the Draenei Let's Play, they helped me move the table up. It's pretty heavy, so uh, there was comfort in its routines and seeing the same people day after day. But since the mutant attacks had escalated, fear ruled the station. I just turned 20 and could never have imagined what would follow on the next morning that my stepfather's friend Hunter had arrived at the barricade. Fall on the morning that fall on the morning that yeah, I was worried I misread that. the book starts a bit differently, um, which is fine. But the way the book starts is he's actually on job that day. He's a guard. Basically, he just sits down at the campfire and talks with guys. And then, if something happens, then they've guards there, and they end up finding a puppy and taking it in. And if you notice, there is actually a poster back there for Metro 2035, and it's "I Want to Believe." So it's a combination of a poster for um, the Last Light book. Um, the the creator of Metro Last Light, the Metro series, was meant to be writing a book um, of the story of Metro Last Light, because apparently there's too much to be in the original game. In Metro Last Light, there's too much story, so he's going to go into it all in a book. And I haven't heard much about that, so this is a poster to it, and also a combination of that and a X-Files poster. It could also be taken. I want to believe that book is still being made. Swear of my granny has that carpet or that mat in her house, or something close enough. There's Metro 2034. I don't know what that book is. It's all in Russian, so if I was able to tell, that would be surprising. There's a book by Darwin. Oh, I assume so. It says The Species. Can't tell anything else. So you can go through here, see the kind of place he lives in. It's shit, but it's better than the surface. I probably should be watching the dialogue here, but oh well. C'est la vie. That's actually the name of one of the endings, I think, to Metro Last Light. Sadly, I wasn't able to get the good ending. No. Damn. Interesting form of a door flap. I've never seen that kind of thing before. It's not collectible. Let's see. Ooh, book. Okay. Oh, I didn't get to collect the thing in the tower. Damn it. Oh, one of my legs has gone to sleep. Note 1. Day after day, our patrols go out to the northern tunnels, and day after day, they return bearing casualties. Murdered brutally, inexplicably so. More casualties come back alive, but insane. And yet it's okay. It's only by sending our friends, neighbours and relatives out there that we can keep the Dark Ones at a distance. When we run out of manpower to stop their attacks far enough, when they arrive at the station itself, we'll be done for. I have people talking secretly at the station that it's just us prolonging the agony. There's no hope for salvation. But unpronounceable name, my stepfather, the head of the station, still hopes for a miracle. He insists that an old friend of his, Hunter, can save us. Hunter is a member of the Spartan Order, a battle brotherhood sworn to protect the Metro from any and all dangers. There's nothing capable of instilling fear in the hearts of those men. At least there was nothing, until the Dark Ones arrived. One sec. Hey, folks. I remember in the books they would say that they would have patrols, and the patrols, even the toughest ones, would only go out so far out of fear of the Dark Ones. there are a few differences between the books and the games. Whether that's a good thing or not is up to personal opinion. I haven't seen enough to feel either way. They actually, in the books, the Dark Ones actually do make their way to the station. I believe there was thing. I'll read won't read the encounter, but I'll say it from memory. They'll just walk at them. That's it. Just walk. And they'll just get shot and shot to shit. And they might leave out a mournful cry, maybe a roar. I think it's just like a mournful cry. And that's it. And people will just not be able to forget what happened. It will just it would all just stick in their head. And they'll drop the bodies down a mine shaft afterwards. But yeah, it'll just stick in their head. They're still absolutely terrified of them because apparently people just disappear and they attribute it to the Dark Ones. You'll see who they are in a bit, or you already have if you've seen my last Let's Play. And there are two endings to this game. There's the canon one, and then there's the happier but sadly not canon one. It's much happier. And for Last Light, I'm not sure which ending's canon. I think there's going to be another Metro game coming out. We may have to wait for that. If memory serves, this doesn't happen in the books. Certainly does explain why people are so nervous of the Dark Ones. It explains it rather well. In the other ones, it's still understandable, but this kind of makes it more so. In the other ones, the Dark Ones are mutants, and people are scared of the unknown. Here, the Dark Ones are causing harm, and I assume maliciously. There's an achievement here if enemies are going to come through the vents. If you shoot them before they come through, you get an achievement. Oh, excuse me. I'm dead. Wait, I'm just going to wait and walk out there and find a necromancer. Thanks. I can't wait till I get that shotty. Sadly, I don't have. There's no non-lethal weapons in this game, but which they will be handy for certain achievements. Let's keep it on the vents. I want to see if I can get that achievement. Never mind. He's got that. It's perfectly possible that one's just scripted. Reload. Oh, That one actually died. I know, it just feels like I'm kind of dragging here. Just going way too slowly. Ah, failed. Ultimately, it doesn't matter, but I would have liked to have gotten it. Okay, one down. I think I missed more than I actually hit. And here, folks, I'm back. He's described them as Homo novus, the basically new man, I think it is. Um, they are actually mutated humans. And in a sense, they are more adapted to this new world. They're all like, oh no, the outer guard post has been destroyed. Artyom just like spinning his revolver. I go, I'm badass. Excuse me. If it's hostile, kill it. Interesting motto.
Hunter did not return. It wouldn't be easy to find an excuse to leave the station and travel to Polis, but I had given my word. I learned that the caravan was heading to Riga the next day and needed guards. I signed on for the ride.
Push into it. Hey folks, and I'm back. Sorry about that. Chapter 1, let the journey begin. I'm just going to read this as well because with the stopping and starting of the audio, it may sound off. Oh, excuse me. Hunter did not return. It wouldn't be easy to find an excuse to leave the station and travel to Polis, but I had given my word. I learned that the caravan was heading to Riga the next day and needed guards. I signed on for the ride.